Spiral Squadron here. We're taking a look at Musketeer, and this is what we got. So for level 10 in general, like the bread and butter of 4v4s is hide and snipe, okay? Because you can one-shot a lot of things, especially if you high roll. So I go for the Walk in Shadow boots and the Walk in Shadow hat. Just farm anything that's level 10 in a group of 4. Honestly, if you're questing through the game and you have 3 other pirates that you're questing with, whether you're quad screening or you're questing with some friends. A lot of the stuff will drop as you're, going through the game, so you don't really have to stress about getting a whole lot of this. And of course, for the coat, I went for gun rate. Now, these over here, these particular pieces of gear, they come from the last fight in the dungeons for what are collectively called either the Rat Quest or the Bloodshow quests. There's the prawn one where you fight the prawn master. Then there's the one where you fight the Dutchman, and then there's the other one where you fight uh, the Azteca one, the Pyramid of Fire. So yeah, that's pretty much where all these come from right here. And they pretty much one of them drops every single time you fight them. So this is like something super easy to get. And I went ahead and I got 2 sniper shots. I recommend getting at least 2 sniper shots. Honestly, the second part of this doesn't matter, weapon power. I think it gives like one extra weapon power with the weapon mastery. I'm going to confirm that in a second. You got your agility 1, you got your critical mastery. It's like 1% extra critical. This kind of stuff does not matter much at all. And here is the weapon I use, the dueling blade. That's so that if I wanted to, I could switch out one of these abilities right here and have like a vicious charge or something like that. I should say mighty charge. You don't get vicious charge yet. Eye patch wise, I honestly prefer the one that gives the health. I was a little bit unlucky as far as the packs go. I did open a couple tribal crew packs. Honestly, y'all, don't sweat it if you don't get an eye patch or you don't have crowns to spend on this. It's really not that big of a deal. Weapon or pet wise, the more important piece of gear is the pet. Now you want a level 10 pet. That's pretty much the only pet that's ever allowed in level 10 PvP. Because if you get a level 60 pet, it'll one-shot everything. So that's off limits. But I recommend getting a tough pet. The reason being is because your character will have 460 health, but if you take the pet off, which I'm about to do right here, he'll have a significant amount left. 270 health. So tough is super good for level 10 and level 20 honestly as well. Let's go ahead and show you what I trained. I went ahead and trained the Privateer Gunnery and the Witch Doctor Ghost Whale. And this is how I have my powers arranged. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and show my character stats real quick just to show you how these things affect. Let's see. Weapon Mastery. Okay, I was slightly wrong. It actually gives 2 extra weapon power. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay. Born Warrior, which is what I have on this particular level 10, is also not very significant. It actually gives more weapon power than this does, so it's not that big of a deal, y'all. It really isn't. Agility wise, now I'm curious. Increase of agility. Okay, so 5 extra agilities. Okay, once again, it's not significant, y'all. It's really not. So y'all be farming for the abilities, not for the stats. Okay. I got to show you the companions. For companions, Chantel Livingston is, set up with rough and tough. She doesn't get any extra epic abilities, just Overwatch at this level. Bonnie Ann is, of course, the king of level 10. She gets 3 whole epic abilities, and this is what I always put on her every time. Louis LaBiscuit, still pretty decent at level 10. And then, of course, you got Wing Chun, who, is kind of meh. But that's how I set them all up. And that's all I got for level 10 Musketeer.